Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. Well, we're getting to the final days here before Christmas. As you can see here, I got my Beatles themed Christmas tree up, and I've been really getting into more Christmas music in the last few days, and I just wanted to show you guys a few things that I've picked up. I got, I think, 4 Christmas albums here that I picked up I want to share with you guys, and then after I show those, I got another item here that I want to let you guys know that's available for you to purchase. So in a previous video, I showed Brian Setzer Orchestra's second Christmas album. It was on red vinyl. And after that, I decided I wanted to see if I could find his third Christmas album. And I was able to find that on Discogs, actually. And that's the Rockin' Rudolph album. Now, when I ordered this, the listing said that it was mint. But when it arrived, it does have this corner ding here, which, I mean, other than that, it's in perfect shape, so I'll live with that. But here we can get a list of the songs that are on there. I really enjoy Brian Setzer, the Brian Setzer Orchestra, their big band Christmas versions here. Nice gatefold there. And this one too is on colored vinyl. I think there's actual black vinyl available too, but I wanted to get the colored vinyl here, and this is on green. It's very cool. So that's the first one I have to show you. And then I was at my local record store today, and I wasn't really looking for anything in particular, but I decided to go over to the Christmas section, and I did end up finding 3 albums there, and that's pretty much all I picked up there today. So the first one might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I'm a big fan of the Oak Ridge Boys, so I picked up one of their Christmas albums. I know they have several Christmas albums, but this is one of their earlier ones from the 1982. Those are the songs on the album there. And this is on the MCA label. And then secondly, I've listened to this album every year. I usually try and find it online or something. I don't have a CD of it, but I listen to it every year. And I've always wanted the vinyl copy of it. And here I have the Ventures Christmas album. So I finally got this in my collection. This is a really good album. And this, I believe this is an original 1965 pressing. It's on the Dalton label. And luckily it looks like it's got some scuffs and things like that, but I played through it and it plays really good. If I give it a good cleaning, it'll sound even better. So it's nice to add that to the collection, and it really wasn't as expensive as I thought it would be. It was less than $10, so you can't go wrong with that. And then during record store day, while I was standing in line, they had on the wall, they had some newer Christmas albums there, and I saw this one, I was maybe going to grab it, but I had enough money spent, you know, and what was in my hands already, I had enough. So I decided to pass on it, but it was there again today, so I decided to pick it up. And one of my favorite Christmas movies growing up is Home Alone. So here we got songs from Home Alone 1 and 2, actually. And it says here, the first time on vinyl, limited edition of 1500 pressed on Jolly Green vinyl. There's the hype sticker there. Now, one thing I did notice about this, it's got a cool cover on it, and there's some artwork on the back here. But if you actually look really close, the artwork on the back here is like really pixely and stuff. I don't know, maybe it won't come across on camera, but it seems like a pretty poor printing job on the pictures anyway. But I haven't opened this yet, so we'll open that up and take a look at it together. If we can focus, there we go. All right, there we go. download card or anything in there. That's all right. So yeah, it looks pretty much like the Brian Setzer one that I showed earlier. It's on nice, as it says, jolly green vinyl. And a lot of times you get these soundtrack albums, it's either the score to the film or else it's the music for the film, but this one's got a little interspersed with both. You know, we got Tom Petty and Mel Torme, Alan Jackson, Darlene Love, but then we also got several of John Williams' orchestral tracks on there, which is really nice because I really enjoy John Williams' score for this film, so that's nice to have those both on the same album. So that's all I got to show for new Christmas albums. But I was watching through some of my people I'm subscribed to on YouTube, and the other day my good friend Matthew Street, he showed this product, and I had no idea this was available, so I want to thank him for showing that, and I will leave a link to his channel down below, so be sure and check him out and subscribe to his channel. But if you remember last year, everyone was clamoring to get the John Lennon postage stamps, and we were all getting all different variations of those and things like that and showing them off. Well, he showed on his channel that there's actually this available through the United States Postal Service as well. If you go to USPS.com, you can pick this up. It's supposed to look like a replica vinyl record. So we'll kind of just look through this here. It's really cool. Like, if you remember Walls and Bridges, this is kind of the same artwork that they did for that, for the album cover. You know, you can flip the things over and have it change his face a little bit. And then it might be hard to see on camera, but if you look here, there's kind of some writing here. It says, let's see, what does it say? The writer, the activist, and the legend. And then on the back side, it's got the same thing, just in black. And then if you slide it out here, it's like an actual record album. Comes in a white paper sleeve. And then on the back of the record, it kind of says the same. What's it say here? You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. So it actually is a vinyl album. I mean, it's made of vinyl. It's got some grooves there. It doesn't play music though. It's just for looks. But then it's got this small booklet attached to it, which is really cool. Kind of just flip through that there. Yeah, okay, let's see here. Page 1. It talks about the newest stamps that are available for John Lennon. And then it's got a little write-up here about John the activist. And then we got a little bit here about John Lennon the writer. And John the legend. And then on the last page, we got a description here of the artwork for the stamps, and then 4 John Lennon Forever stamps there. And that's the last page, and it's glued to the album on the back. So these are still available on the post office website. So if this is something that interests you, kind of a collector's piece, I'm not sure how long they'll be available, but I just want to again thank Matthew Street for showing me that and showing me that that was available. So I looked on their website too, and there was a couple other different items that I hadn't seen before too, some kind of framed artwork and things like that. So if that's something that interests you, be sure and check it out. Otherwise, I will see you guys on the next video. Have a Merry Christmas.